we've been getting a lot of comments lately asking us what happened with the Ace family in this truck. So we just wanted to address it and let you guys hear firsthand from our mouths what really happened.
The homie Rob hit me today and kind of brief gave me a story that basically the homie Rob told me that Austin, the dude that from the Ace family, used to go inside Tradition, which is a store I used to be in. I was in for like 4 years. Shout out to Rob and shout out to Jason. It was inside the Beverly Center. And I guess he would go in and buy some of my products, which I used to do custom hats, and I used to make these bands. And then fast forward about a year from now, I put my merchandise in a store called WCSP. Shout out to Bobby. I guess, you know, he came across the merchandise again and he bought a couple items. And he had asked Bobby, like, yeah, do you know the dude that makes these? And Bobby, I guess, told him, like, yeah, you know, I know him, but all his information is on the label. So if you want to reach out to him, you know, that's his Instagram and all his contacts is on there. So he reached out from the text messages that I post, and I was like, for sure, let's link up and try to put something together then. And then from there, he called me like 2 days later and was like, yeah, bro, I want to...
On it, though.
Yeah, he was calling like, bro, I've been fucking with your shit for a long time. Your shit is hard. I've been wearing them in the videos, and in a lot of my comments, I get a lot of good feedback asking me where can I buy those or where'd you get them from.
That's collab, bro.
And then from there, so he hit me up, and then verbally on the phone, he was like, yeah, bro, I really fuck with your shit. Let's put something together. And I was like, for sure, let's link up and see what we could do. The next day, he was like, yeah, bro, let's link up soon. So I was like, for sure. So he was like, what area I stay at? And I told him, and then he told me the area to stay. So we linked up in like West Hollywood at it's like a hot dog spot. What's that shit called? It's called, I believe it was called Dog House, if I'm not mistaken, by NoHo. That's what it was called. And we linked up. First thing when I got there, he's like, bro, did you bring some bands? Bro, I want to get some more from you. I'm like, yeah, I got some in the car. But let's, you know, try to figure out exactly on the business terms what you're trying to do as far as like, you know, with the brand or collaboration, or, you know, let's figure that out first. He was like, for sure. So we sat down, talked for like about an hour, telling me his whole story, how he used to play basketball, and, you know, that didn't really work out for him. So then next thing you know, yeah, broke up with his girl and then met this girl, and so this the whole rundown with that. And it was like, yeah, bro, and my YouTube's been taking off, and like I think, you know, what you're doing could definitely work good with what I'm doing, because a lot of people already are on it. Like they're already asking me like where am I getting these bands from and this and that. So I'm like, all right, for sure, it makes sense. Like, you know, I have the vision and you have the numbers, you have the people. So, you know, for me, instantly, I'm like, okay, this is a no-brainer, makes sense. So then from there, I was like, all right, well, what I could do is I can make a couple exclusively for you, and then we could sell them. And then, you know, when I link back up, I'll make them. When I link back up, we could negotiate like the price. And then I was like, and then it just clicked to me. I was like, another thing was dope is I'm working on a truck that I'm about to drop that we can like basically do pop-ups where every band that I make exclusively for you, we pop up, we could sell them, and then, you know, this is love, like, you know what I'm saying, connecting to the people. You already said they fucking with the brand already, so it makes sense. So he's like, yeah, bro, that shit sound hard. To elaborate more on the truck. So I tell him the whole get down about the truck and how I used to have a store, and now I feel like mobile is the new wave. And like, you know, and he's like, oh man, that shit sounds genius. So after that, I have a coloring book, and this is what kind of threw me off, where I was like, oh nah, I already feel like this shit might be kind of tricky. He was like, yeah, bro, let's go to the car so I can see a couple more bands. I want to buy some from you. I was like, for sure. So we go to the car, and instantly I'm like, I want to give a coloring book for his daughter, because his daughter, I made the coloring book inspired. How you doing? I'm doing good. I sell ice cream on the weekends, but yeah. So I'm sorry about that. rewind. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna intentionally I was just like, I'm gonna give a book to his daughter, because I made the book for my daughter. That's what inspired me, and I'm like, he has a little one, so I want to give her a coloring book. So on my way out, when we got to the car, I give him the coloring book, and I'm like, hey, this is for your daughter. Just give it to her if you can. Take a picture. I'm, just trying to promote the book for kids. He was like, dope. That's for sure. I got you. And I was like, do you mind if I get a picture with you with the book? He instantly was like, froze up for a second. Was like, nah, let's just wait, man. I only take professional pictures. And I was like, all right, for sure. Like 2 days later, he hit me up. He was like, man, how's everything going with the bands, man? I want to try to put them on my website and stuff. I just told him straight up, I'm like, yeah, the bands is going cool, man. I'm trying to like basically come up with a lot of dope designs that I haven't came up with, because I wanted to drop exclusively for him. He was like, all right, for sure. So I was like, give me like 2 or 3 more days. Gave him like 2 or 3 more days, and then I hit him. I'm like, yeah, these are the ones I made for you. He was like, man, these is dope. But then he was like, I've been hella busy, bro, but I'm gonna link up with you. And then I was like, well, did you get a chance to take a picture with your daughter with the book? And he was like, nah, not yet. And then from there, maybe like a couple days later, I seen on YouTube, he was rocking the bands. But how you been? So yeah, basically I tried to get a picture with him with the book, and he didn't want to get a picture. So that was like a red flag. And then I asked a couple days later, like, yo, did you take the picture with your daughter with the book? And he was making up excuses like, nah, I want all the pictures to be professional and some other stuff. So instantly I kind of knew like it was kind of shaky. And then a couple days later, I seen on YouTube he had on the band, some bands that looked like my bands with him and his daughter.
They was mad thick.
They was mad thick. They wasn't, I just know my work. And I was like, Lika, come here, look at this. And she like, nah. And then so then I basically, that's what you see from the text. I hit him up. I'm like, bro, what's up with this? And those messages, what we'll put here, is basically what transpired. And so then I kind of, I let him know what was going on, and I posted a little bit about it, but I didn't go hard, because me doing this fashion for so long, it's been, people do that, man. People get really influenced and rip you off so fast that I'm not the only one that's been done to, I'm pretty sure. But so I kind of like, I took it with a grain of salt. But then when I just seen this truck, I felt some type of way. And that's when I was like, oh nah, I gotta expose this dude, because and then when it's crazy, because when I posted about the truck, people was hitting me up, mad DMs like, you're not the only one he ripped off. He's been ripping people off.
Yeah, we didn't know how angry people really disliked him.
Yeah, it got kind of like, these DMs is like crazy, like 50, 60 DMs, like, yeah, this dude's this and that, he's fraud. He did a charity event.
He steals stuff all the time. He's a liar. He's a cheater.
So at this point, I'm like, I'm just basically, showing the world the situation that happened to me and that happened to others. And I basically wanted to make this video. Well,
Lika, of our side.
Yeah, Lika really the one was like, you need to make a video. I was like, because I be low key with everything, but.
And we only wanted to make a video because people was asking us, how did he steal your stuff? He didn't copy, blah blah blah. And it's like, y'all don't really. And it's like, y'all don't really know what happened, because we ain't never really speak about it.
Yeah.
We just put up text messages and, we put up this and that, but it's nothing like hearing from the horse's mouth what really happened. So.
And that's basically the sum of it, man. We reached out trying to talk about you want to do a collab, and really was on your Get Out / Donald Trump. And that's, it's basically you lying, going around portraying that you something to benefit off of others.
Right.
And that's equivalent to me is Donald Trump. That's what he's doing, and now he's finally getting exposed on a lot of things.
So you out here trumping,
bro.
And if you watching this, you gotta look at it from our side. Like you not looking at it from our point of view. And that's where I think the disconnect is. You're only looking at how it can benefit you. Like, we out here the same. We a family just like you, and you out here stealing people. Like, we do this as an art, and we do this as a living, and people love it.
Yeah,
it's like,
but Lika, that's that's too human for people to understand. People don't understand those things. People just understand benefiting for themselves, and that's this, especially in 2018. That's the world we live in. So it's like, it's weak that we in that world, and you know what I'm saying, but it is what it is. I'm so like numb to it that I understand it, but
well, I'll never be numb to it, because that ain't right.
It ain't.
Right is right and wrong is wrong, and what y'all doing, or what you really doing is period.
Facts.
Period, point blank.
So we done with this, man. So it is what it is. UTM.
Just remember who did it first.
We gotta be the pioneers of this shit, man. The game is looking different. I done changed the game. The game is looking different. Copy a nigga style. They love a nigga drip. Every different year, I give them different drips. Now they own a nigga. Now she want a nigga. I pull them racks